second, and
Mm,
and someone in the chat can Ahmad Sohail, if you can check on YouTube.
I don't
Okay.
think I don't think you're live on LinkedIn. I'm not
What is it?
sure because
Just
I didn't get any notification.
no, you open my profile, no, Muhammad Arshad.
Okay.
Ahmad Sohail, can you check YouTube?
Mm,
Yes, you're live in YouTube. YouTube, you're live.
LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, let me check.
Okay, Ahmad
YouTube,
Sayyid.
yeah, YouTube, it is live.
Thank you.
LinkedIn, I'm on your profile, but I don't see you. Mm,
Just go to posts. I think it is coming up.
yeah. I don't think it's still showing here for us. Yeah, it's like you're live now.
Okay. I will now, I will, so we will start the session. We are live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and the Zoom chat that is there. For the Zoom, I am muting the people here. If you have any questions, please use the chat, and we will be taking today's topic. Today we are going to discuss multiple things that is there, but I will just officially start the session, and we are. Today is our 86th AI community meetup. We have been doing this for almost 1.5 years regularly every Saturday 4:30 p.m. We discuss. We generally have guest speakers who come and join. And if there is no guest speaker, I do a topic and then I give updates about what is happening. So today I am going to start the session about one topic that is there. Uh, and I will request you after that. I will be talking about some of the news updates that are happening, and then we can have an open forum of discussion. If anyone has any questions, they can ask me, and if they have anything specific they want to do. So there are people on Zoom, there are people on YouTube, and I will be answering all your questions in some time as well. So today I wanted to summarize in our uh, let me just share my screen and then I can try to confirm. All of you can see my screen and then we can take it forward. Okay. Can you not yet? One second. Presenter view. Very good. Now I want to share my screen, share screen. Can you guys see my screen? Just can you confirm, Syed, on the chat if you can see AI framework and deployment? Okay. So in our AI residency today, the fourth cohort, we discussed it very briefly, but today I want to all of you to hear about this, and I have created a simple presentation for all of us to know. And if there are any questions, I know this may be a repeat for most of you, like for Barry and for others, but for the people who are new, just what we want to do in this presentation, we will explore the significance of the AI frameworks and their role in deployment of AI projects. We will cover popular framework tools and for inferences and fine tuning. We will not do much, but for mainly for deployment strategy and what are the best practices for successful implementation. Can anyone put on the chat what are some of the frameworks that you are already aware of? If you can put on the chat some of the frameworks that you are already aware of, because right now most of us are playing around with AI applications, so we need to be little bit aware of some of the frameworks that are there, and I will be talking about some of them that is here. So Ahmed Sohail told ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot. Uh, these are actually LLMs. These are not frameworks. These are just basic applications that are there. But anyways, I will be talking more about this. So today in this small representation, I'll be talking about the overview, little bit about fine-tuning tools, inferencing tools, deployment strategies, hand-on deployment example I may not take now. I'll be doing that in a workshop. Then some best practices and considerations that are there. So for the people who are on LinkedIn and YouTube, you may get some delay, but what we will do is we will have a quick introduction of AI frameworks, what is their importance in the project life cycle. We will also review popular AI frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and Keras. So none of you put this name, this framework, but this is something that are used to build models. You may not use it at daily level, but just you need to be aware of these frameworks. Even the Gradio that we use, the Gradio, these applications, they are they have these base dependencies that we are not knowing, but we should be aware of. In this, we will be discussing basic tools of inferences and fine tuning if we have time, followed by effective deployment strategies that are there. What is an AI framework? AI framework are essential for developing, training, and deploying machine learning and AI models. Understanding this framework is very crucial for managing AI project life cycle efficiently and successfully. So Thomas in LinkedIn is asking, I am interested in learning about AI for faculty facility management. Yes, first you learn today we are talking about basic AI, and then Thomas you can join our community if you're not part of our community, decodingdatascience.com. We do a lot of workshops as well, and maybe in the future we have covered some aspects of facility management earlier in our workshops. So what is the importance of AI frameworks? In AI frameworks, as I mentioned, it provides a structured environment for building and deploying AI models, facilitating easier implementation of algorithms and reducing development time. They offer built-in functionalities that allow developers to focus on solving specific problems rather than underlying complexities. So, and some of you in this chat, let me see, we have 13 people. Some of you who are part of our latest AI residency batch, they know that we have used one framework to do fine tuning. The framework's name is Axotel. So that makes sure that we are able to fine tune the large language model, and we want to focus on solving the specific problem rather than uh, doing the installing, packaging, and making sure everything is running. So that is what we are trying to do in these type of under using these frameworks, we will be able to do it. So Thomas uh, is asking question. It is our company name.com, decodingdatascience.com. And I will reply to your comment because right now I am sharing my screen. I cannot reply to comments, but my team will reply to you in some time. Okay. So now what is the life cycle of a project? So we all should understand if you're doing any AI project, the lifestyle of your AI project is consist of several stages like problem definition, data collection, data preparation, model selection, training evaluation, deployment, and maintenance. Each stage is critical to the project's success and requires very much careful consideration. And if you remember the people who were part of the fine tuning exercise in AI residency, the most important part in fine tuning was the data preparation. So even in any AI building, any ML building project, 90% of the time goes into making sure that the data is collected properly and processed properly, and after that the other things that happen, that is there. So some of the frameworks that are there, uh, some of the various AI frameworks exist. Each has unique features and benefits. Understanding the strengths of these frameworks can help the developers and the builders here to choose the right tool for your specific needs. So we will be talking about the first. So some of them may not be directly used by for you might not have heard about it because we are all are playing with ChatGPT and all these AI tools. But TensorFlow is one of the most important open source frameworks that is developed by Google. It is widely used for building and deploying AI machine learning models. It supports deep learning and provides tools for both research and production environment. Many of us are using packages like uh, the OpenAI, LangChain. These are some of the dependencies of these particular models. TensorFlow, we don't hear about it, we don't use it, but it is very important thing that is there. Even Hugging Face transformers that we use is also using by default. They are using TensorFlow and PyTorch. The second one is PyTorch, and this is another popular open source framework known for its ease of use and dynamic computation graph. It's very fast. It is favored by researchers for its flexibility and efficiency in handling complex models. So even though you might not have heard about these things, but you are using it interchangeably when you are using basic applications and dependencies that are there. The next one is Keras. So Keras, this is a little high-level neural network API that runs on top of TensorFlow. So for to run Keras, you need to first work on TensorFlow, and then it is designed for quick experimentation and provides accessible interface for building and training deep learning models. And the Axortil framework that is there is also using Keras in the background to do fine tuning. So for the people who are don't be a little bit confused right now. If you are new to these things, these are just popular frameworks, and in AI residency we go into details about some of these but we will not use it directly. As I told you, there are packages that are built over this that we use in our frameworks. Now I want to talk about deployment strategies, right? I skipped the part of development because many of you don't have experience in building models and fine tuning. So we will focus on deployment strategies. So effective deployment strategies are very critical for successful application of AI models in the real world scenario. Various tools and techniques can be utilized to ensure a smooth deployment process that is there. So one of the most important ones, and this is an evolution, most of you have heard about this, Django, Flask, and Fast API. So Fast API is something that we are going to use in our AI residency a lot, where we are going to do simple projects based on that because that is the best right now. We started with Django, then Flask came in, and then Fast API, which is asynchronous, and it is faster. And right now, as we speak, Flask and Fast API are the most popular web frameworks that are used for deploying AI models and APIs. They deploy these AI models as APIs. And we will talk, if people who don't know about API, application programming interface, the one that we use regularly for all our work that is there. Then I will request then the what it does, these frameworks, they really simplify the process of serving models and handling incoming requests from the different API resources for the prediction or for whatever is the task that it is doing. So these are something that are there. Most of you have already heard about these frameworks. If you want to dig deep into one framework, then please focus on Fast API. And Fast API is a very easy way to build an application on your local system and host it on servers and track the API calls between the sender and the requester. And now we have a lot of cloud services like AWS, Google Cloud Platform, and Azure, These are help in providing infrastructure and tools for deploying AI models at scale. And we were just discussing today in our AI residency, AWS has something called as an Amplify. Azure, there is something called as Power Apps. These things really help in deploying AI models very fast. One of our participants of our challenge, he had done something in Power Platforms that are there. So these are something that all of us can play around with it. And depending upon where your company is hosting your data and your projects, you can focus on using that cloud platform as well. So if a company is having their ecosystem on AWS, then I recommend them to please go and start using AWS. Similarly for others, don't try to have mix and match because it is going to be costly and it's also going to be latency is also going to be a factor that is there. So these are some of the cloud uh, platforms. So now the people will ask me, Mohammed, is cloud safe or not? So there are cloud systems, they sell their business on the account that they are the safest, because once you have your data on the cloud, they make sure that it is safe, and even if they are sending it for processing, they make sure they encrypt it. And this is the reality of the cloud. Even though your data is not with you, you don't have the trust, but it is safe. If it is very critical data, if it is military data, if it is confidential data, then it is always has to be on the private cloud. But for all the non-core data, it depends upon the business use case. It is very possible to use it on the cloud. Now we will talk about scalability. The next slide is going to be about scalability, performance, and maintenance for every project that we have. So as I was telling in the previous session, that POC is very much different from actually deploying that project on production. This is what I was telling to few of the people. So whatever project that you are building, think about these three parameters, right? When deploying any AI model, consideration for scalability, performance optimization, and ongoing maintenance is crucial. Today only, today Syed and some of you who were there in the residency for the new for the old batch, we were having issues in LangChain. So in the residency 3, the LangChain that I used was version 1, but now they have depreciated version 1. They have moved lot of things from LangChain version 1, they have moved it to community. So the code that I had written and I was running, it was giving me error. And then I had to go through the documentation and maintain these are something that you have to have. Don't think that you have written a code 3 months back and it is going to run seamlessly. That is not what is happening, because the way frameworks are changing, and that is the reason why a lot of people do hardcore coding from scratch, because they don't want to get into these issues of frameworks getting depreciated and new things coming up, and one package moving from one particular area to another, which causes an error. So these are something that all of us should be aware of. Keep reading the documentation, make sure that you are able to scale. Performance optimization is something very important, especially in the LLM space. We were just discussing how much tokens you're spending, how you can optimize that token spend is something that you need to have as well. And so we will now, for hands-on deployment example, we will delve into a practical example of deploying an AI model. The focus will be on the coding process, API integration, and strategies for testing and scaling. So one of the residents, they asked me in the last cohort, what are some of the frameworks for doing the testing for AI models and projects. So there is weight and biases, there is MLflow, there is these others, even scikit-learn has some things that are there. So you can use that for your particular thing that is there. So coding is something that you have to have essential coding. Uh, we will outline the coding step necessary for implementing the model in a chosen framework, and you need essential libraries and basic code. I don't want to go into the coding part right now, but these are something that we will maybe in the next week workshop, I will show you how to do it. Today I just want to go to the theoretical part that is there. API is something that all of you have to have in because it is a key to connecting AI models with user interfaces. So today in our example for our in our AI residency, we built a basic application using an open AI, uh, and I will just give an example for people who are here. So this was a basic agent that calculated the current age of Elon Musk. So we used we used a Google Search API. Google Search API is a to get the information. We don't want the answer to come from LLM because we want the correct date of birth. After that, we used the LLM math tool. So we used agent, we used LangChain to do this whole stuffs. So for doing any specific task, API integration is very, very important. And we are using different endpoints for interacting with our model and then handling the request and giving us the output. So all of us should be very, very comfortable with that. And after that, we need to do a lot of testing and scaling. So what is testing? Like you can keep on giving multiple prompts. Rigorous testing is very important because once a model is deployed, it ensures functionality. And additionally, strategies for scaling the model to handle varying load will be discussed. So you have to look like we were discussing in the first today's first residency session. We are fixing the maximum token to 1,000 because we don't want our prompts to take more than to use more than 1,000 tokens. So because we want to make sure that these wrong billing does not happen and your tokens are not limited. So there are something that you need to have in consideration. And if you have you need to if you have a more users, you need to think about different ways to optimize and to scale your particular tool that is there. Any questions, please put on the chat. I will just wait for a couple of minutes. There are two, three more slides, and then I will give the updates that are there in the community, and then we can wrap up the call if there are no more questions that are there. And what are some of the best practices that are there? So first of all, learning. Keep learning, be aware. So in our program, so most of you are part of our community, and I think Thomas will become a part soon. So you need to learn basic things that are there. Okay, we need to optimal result in AI deployment, adhering to best practices, and consideration is essential. So learning is very important. So Syed and everyone here in the call, thank you for joining this call. This meetup today, I am discussing these things are very, very basic foundations, but you all should be aware of these things. And this is my message to everyone. Keep learning. Be open to learn new frameworks, new tools, and this is the reason why we do a lot of workshops and a lot of initiatives. So thank you for all for being part of this and joining. Today is our 86th community meetup that is there, and keep joining it and we will be able to take it forward. So please put in your questions on the chat. I will be taking it after 5 minutes, and I'm receiving few questions on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Zoom as well. So one thing is, any project that you are doing, version control is very, very important. When I talk about version control, it is using GitHub properly. So making sure that implementing this version control with GitHub or any Git that you are comfortable with is very, very vital for managing changes to both the code and the model. It allows the team to keep track of the modification, ensuring collaboration and reproducibility. So there is no repeat of work that is there. So that is the reason why I am pushing everyone to start using GitHub and Git very, very efficiently. Then we have performance monitoring, which is very, very important. What happens nowadays, people build a project, they leave it, and then after that, few days, it is not working properly. So monitoring performance is very, very important post deployment because it helps identifies issues early and ensures that the model is providing accurate prediction and responses. Regular assessments can really help in maintaining the quality. And this is what I tell everyone. This is what people are asking. If you can use Langsmith is a tool also to monitor these type of model response and feedback. So you can use that, and there are other tools also available that you can do. This is the most important part, security, right? Security is a very crucial aspect of deploying AI models, ensuring that the data that you are using is protected and access is controlled, and it can prevent unauthorized usage and data breaches. So this is what AWS on the big cloud providers make sure that they are focusing on security. There are different ways to do it. Some people will say, Mohammed, I am comfortable in using open source models like Llama. You can do that as well, but make sure that the data that you're using, confidential PIA data, uh, you is carefully maintained. It is anomalized before you do any specific work and all those things that are there. Right now, we I will just take a pause, and I will start taking few questions from the community that is there. So I joined today first time. So recent how can I learn as a fresher? Okay, so first you have to learn Python, and then you need to learn what all I told you. So the first step for everyone that is there is learning Python and be part of our community initiatives. And this presentation is not going to be published. It is only going to be given to our AI guild members and our AI residents. So our paid community members will be getting access to this presentation. You can take screenshots later on, but this presentation I will be only sharing with our paid community members who can use it for their learning. But anyways, this is on a public platform, so you can always take your screenshot. But I will not share the PDF with only. It is going to be internally within our ecosystem, because this is a part of our AI residency program. The one I'm showing you today, which I'm just talking to the community members as well. Okay. So any more questions, please put on the chat. We will take a couple of questions. Ali, I hope your question was answered. Uh, Sayed, Barry, Nikita, Zakia, any questions you have? Let me know, and then I will move to the next update. I will take some Q&A, and I will try to conclude the topic for the day as well. Okay, cool. So if there is no more questions, let me just conclude this, and then I'll move to the updates, right? So there is no questions coming up. Let me just wait from the YouTube as well. Yeah, DDS. Okay, someone asked about DDS Business Circle. So I will talk about this in the update. Anything about the presentation that is there? Uh, okay. So I will talk about the few updates. Barry is asking about DDS Business Circle. So DDS Business Circle is something that we have recently launched, and this is for people, because we are UAE's largest AI community. We have a lot of people. We have so what we are trying to do, other than for any person who wants uh, the most current thing that we are doing is like any we have uh, passes to different events, and we have these are something that we are giving them option to uh, speak. We are giving them little bit of this is something that we have launched recently. I think we will talk more about it. The website is there, and okay. So I will talk about business circle little right now. This is not the correct forum to talk about business circle, but this is a new initiative. In very simple, this is a Barry. This is many people want to know how can we support the community, and they don't want to learn, right? They don't want to go to AI guild. They are more into they want passes, they want speaking opportunity, they want more reach. So for these people, we have created this, right? Like they can become a member, they can support our community, and then we will also support them by giving them passes, and we will be giving we will give them opportunities to speak in our community, and we are going to have an exclusive WhatsApp group for these serious people, connecting them to thought leaders. So right now in our community we have 8,600 people spread across 9 groups. There is an AI guild which is very focused on learning, but there are people who are already experts. So those are the people who will be coming inside the business circle. So there's going to be a founding member, people who are going to be there, senior folks who are going to be there. There is one more group that is there, but we are filtering that group now. We are creating a new DDS business circle group. People who are who are doing something in the tech space, they want to support our community. Plus, they want to. We have added few more things there, Barry, as well in the business circle, just to support people. Whoever are there in the business circle, they don't need to pay for the challenges anymore for that particular period. Suppose 1 year any new challenge that comes, they will be getting that complimentary. Plus, they will be getting access to all the future courses on the LMS as well. This thing. So, Mr. Altimer Kabir is telling, turning videos into live stream is a game changer. Uh, Yes, it is a game changer, and I will be talking a little bit about. If you are, now your floor is open to any questions, because uh, Barry does not have any question about today's session. He's talking about a DDS Business Circle that we have just launched 2 days back, and we already have 5 members. So I'm thankful for everyone's support, and I request all of you to explore these frameworks. As we wrap, remember to explore the frameworks discussed today. Read about it, right? Read about what is TensorFlow, what is PyTorch, what is Keras. The next step involves hands-on exercises and collaboration to enhance your skills. So in AI residency, in our AI guild, we will be doing some workshops. So people who are not part of AI guild, who please become part of this as well, and you can do it. So uh, there are challenges that are there, and I think some people are confused. The challenges are just a way to learn, and AI guild is a community where we have weekly workshops, and we have almost 400 plus hours of content. This recording that you are seeing is also going to be available on that platform. We are going to remove it from these platforms in some time, but it is going to be available for all of you to look at it. And this is something that we are doing on a regular basis, that is there. So all the recording, all the workshops, and recently we have started doing something in AI agents. So we have doing something in the AI agent. So let me now stop my screen, and let me just show you the AI Guild community. And I request all of you to look at this platform. There is a lot of confusion. A lot of people ask me what is this difference between AI Guild, AI Residency, AI for executives. So today I just want to make everything a little bit clear. So AI Guild, if you can see my website, my page, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put everything together, right, in this particular platform. So I have updated this how to get a AI and data job with 2025 as well. So you can go and have a look. So this video is very good for anyone who wants to understand about what are the steps if you are looking out for a specific job. And something new that I am pushing across this particular month and this coming days is AI agents. So I have put everything that is required in AI agents, the workshops that we are doing. So we have around 8 recordings and 5 plus workshops. So have a look at this. Whatever codes that we are using is also shared here. All the resources is shared here. So Mr. Thomas, you were asking about the resources. So all the resources that are there, the documents and everything will be stored here. Then we have a lot of other things that is here. The one that is very, very helpful for all of you here is revolutionize your workplace with AI. So all of us are using AI for our daily work, but how you can use it in a proper way. I have put around, there are 7 videos and 8 workshops. That is, and we keep adding more and more workshops as we speak. Then we have this for today's recording that you are going to have, and all the past recordings is going to be here. So this is the outcome based workshop. and the other one is the meetup recordings. So till now we have done around 85 community meetups. So most of the recordings you will find it here, and if it is not here, it is we have put it is on YouTube. So for 15 masterclass meetups, we used to put it on YouTube. After that, we are putting out on this platform. So everything will be here. Step by step, we are doing this as well. And other than this, if you go, when everyone asks me, like someone in this room, in the Zoom chat, he asked me, I am a beginner, Ali. So for a beginner, you have to just follow this step by step. So do this one, two, three, four, five, six. So today in our residency, we were talking about LangChain. So all the basic recording of the LangChain is here. Then I talked about AI agents, then Gemini to for you to do play around with Pro Vision model and all those things. Then we have some extra courses that are there, like cyber security, how you want to use AI for cyber security and other things that are there. So other than this, you will see a lot of other things, like generative AI for busy people and Git Essential. These two things I need to put it on the top as well. So which you can use it for your specific work. So let me go to product. So this is something, and I keep on working on new courses as well. But this is something that I will reorder for you to. So generative AI for busy people is I have made it free. This was part of the AI residency. So you can have a look at this, and then Git. So how many of you in the chat? I was talking about version control, right? So version control, Git is very important. So I will put Git after Python. So after basic Python and advanced Python, I will put Git here. Then uh, cyber security, I will push it down because this is an extra course for people who want to learn. So let me put it down here. Yeah. Other than that, we have resume template, LinkedIn optimization, SQL, sample data sets for you to play around with it, recordings of some AI and data science project, ebooks, sample of resumes. So we have a lot of things that you can play around with, right? So this is an AI guild. Patricia, can you put this link on the on YouTube and on LinkedIn, please? nas.io/AI guild. And if you want to go into details about it, also decodingdatascience.com/start now. I will put this chat on the. So this is something like this, and I'll put it here. Have a look at this, right? So we have an annual offer as well. So 30% off for annually. Once you do that, you can have 3 one-on-ones with me as well, and then you can go through this details. So I'm trying to put everything under the AI ecosystem, self-paced in this particular thing. So have a look at this, and if you're interested, we have an annual offer going on for 30% off for the next 5 hours. So I know some of you are asking me that what is this AI guild? So I request you, someone, can you please post this on the on LinkedIn as well, because I cannot. If I open LinkedIn, it is going to become confusing for others. So this is something that I am requesting all of you to have a look at it. Now coming to this thing, some certifications, right? You have an option to do the certifications once you complete the assessment that is there. So Barry, you're already part of AI Guild, so for you it does not matter. For the next 5 hours, I am giving this 30% off for the annual membership. So people who are not a member, so you are already a member of AI Guild, so you are already getting content. So most of you are already part of AI Guild. Few of you who are listening on YouTube and LinkedIn, like you can take this opportunity that is there. So thank you for this. So certification, yes. So certification, you have to complete the Python assessment. You have to get 80% and above, and we will generate a certificate like this from Decoding Data Science with a unique credential ID and a credential URL. So you can connect with me one-on-one. Just finish the basic Python, get 80% passing mark. In the LMS you should have it 100% complete, and the assessment you should have it as 80%. Then we will be verifying it from backend and we will be giving you like this certificate. This is valid for AI Guild members. And Barry, you are all thanks for supporting us always, and we'll be sharing with you as well. Okay. So now coming to challenges. So how many of you know about our challenges? And challenges is a very new way of learning. And thank you everyone for supporting the challenge. Before challenge, business circle. If you, do you want, I will just talk about business circle quickly as well. Business circle is not too much details is here right now, but let me open here. So I will let you know about business circle. Just give me 1 second. I have to log out and open it from a guest profile so that you can look at it properly. So business circle, what we are doing is we are giving a 50% early bird offer right now, where you will be getting access to a lot of things, all discounts for all our in-house services and partner offerings, speaking and brand visibility, and that is subject to talking network access. You will be getting added to a separate group. So this is something new that I have started, and I will talk more about this later. And plus, we are right now every conference that we have, subject to the agreement with the organizers, we are giving access passes to them complimentary for the people who have joined. And this is what we are doing, and this is our one of the new initiatives. We already have 6 people who have joined. Now coming about challenges. So challenges is something that we have been doing recently, and this is a new way of learning. And right now we have 2 challenges that are going right now. So just before I go to the talking about the challenge, I want to congratulate all the 11 winners. So just to give a background, how many? So some of you like are here already uh, who have won the challenge. So let me congratulate, and everyone can congratulate them and motivate them. So we have recently, I think yesterday we had released it. We had released our list of the winners that is here. So let me open this and congratulate everyone. So this is the post. So anyone here who is in the list? Can anyone confirm? Put on the chat if you are there on the list. So Kritika is there. So congratulations, all these ones. So these are the 11 people who actually submitted the project with a demo, and they followed all the steps that is there. So congratulations, and the judges selected these top 11 people. Now out of this, and this is not in an order. So someone pinged me and they was asking, like, why am I on the 10th position? Why am I on the 11th position? It does not mean that Mishti is first, Dennis is second. It does not mean that. People are listening to the call. It just means, I repeat, the top 11. So from these top 11, top 3, we are going to announce it. So I request Krutika, people who are in Dubai, who are listening to this call, please be in the AI Elevate stage at 6th February at 1 p.m. To know the top winner and also meet the community, and we are having an event as well. So this is what is this challenge. So just to summarize this challenge, it was an amazing learning for me also. Let me stop this sharing, and we had these many people actually. Let me go to the so 12 people actually completed, to 13 people completed it, 12 people do it in the system, one person sent an email, and it was a very good learning experience for me. And building AI application to this is our, we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenges are over. Now we are going to run the next 2 challenges. So the next 2 challenges that we are running is the building AI application. We are again doing it on 7th of April. We have an early bird offer that may end once we reach 10 participants. We will be stopping the early bird participants, depending, because we want more and more people to join. So I know for few of you have already joined the AI application challenge. If you want to avail the early bird price, please join this building AI application challenge that is there. And I cannot guarantee you when the early bird will get over. Depending upon the number, 10 or 15, we are going to increase the price. Similarly, LinkedIn Mastery, we have already increased the early bird price, but we will be giving everyone who is there in the call a chance to join the challenge for a 50% coupon code. So right now the price for this challenge is $30. We are going to share you a coupon code now in give to for you to, if anyone is interested, you can put on the comment and you can reach out to us and I will be sharing this. If you're interested to join, you can use the coupon code that is there called LinkedIn challenge, and I will share it again. I have to stop sharing because I have just put it on the note, and I will give you that guys the coupon, right? So this is something that I will do it. And now coming to this is a very good way of learning. AI application challenge I showed you. You have to build an application in 3 days. LinkedIn challenge is something that I recommend all of you to participate. I'm going to share you the secrets of and what are the practices that you need to do to gain. So if you can see my profile, uh, and it is, if I just do the last, so approximately it is 3,061,000 impressions that I have got in the last 1 year from my LinkedIn, right? So everything that I'm doing right now, we as a community and a company, we don't do marketing. We are solely responsible on all of you. So all of you who are here and to do word of mouth, LinkedIn for social media reach, I don't pay even $1 for marketing. Maybe now I have to start doing it because the competition is increasing, and we will start doing it. But till now we don't do anything, everything. So I want to share you this because LinkedIn is very important for any one of you to get visibility. The numbers speak, right? So 58,000 followers speaks a number. The number gives credibility, the number gives, and LinkedIn you cannot buy followers, you have to earn the followers. So this is something that I will talk about, right? So now coming to I will just take a pause. If there is any questions, we can take the questions, or else we can end the call. Let me just share in the chat the coupon code for the 50% of the LinkedIn challenge. And I request all of you, if you are not part of the challenge, I know most of you are, please do join it. It's a very, very good way of learning. Both the things, application challenge as well as LinkedIn challenge that is there. So let me go to challenges. So Thomas, thank you, Thomas. Thomas joined the community. So Thomas, I will also share you our this community on the LinkedIn. So you can also try to join this community where you will get more value, recordings and everything that is there. So let me just uh, put it on the chat as well. Okay, so now I will share you all the coupon code for my uh, any questions, please put on the chat. Till then, I dig out my coupon code that I just created before this call to share with all of you who are serious. Details, pricing. Okay. So I'm putting it on the chat. If you have any friends, colleagues who want to join this, you can also share it with them. I'm limiting it for 3 people. So the first 3 people can be able to join it. So if you have any friends who wants to join it, you can share it with them. This is the code, and you can join this 50% off. I'm putting it on LinkedIn as well, and the challenges link that is here. This is the challenge links. This is only for LinkedIn. The other one is already there in the The other one is already in early bird, that is 50% off, so you can use it. You don't need the code. So let me, I'm putting it on. Excellent work. Thank you, Kishore. Thank you, Kishore, Yusuf, for your comments on YouTube as well. The problem is if I am on one tool, it's very tough. I need to have a dual screen wherein I can communicate on multiple platforms. But there is an option, but when I'm doing screen sharing, it becomes very tough. So I'm putting it on YouTube as well. And thank you, everyone. I don't want to take much of time if there are no more questions. Thank you, Sayed, for sharing. Thank you for all your time. I have put it on YouTube. I have put the comment. I have put the AI Guild community. Take become a yearly member for 30% discount. And we are putting a lot of time and effort. This is our full-time job to make sure that these things are there. And one more thing, one more announcement before I leave the call is most of you know about the last announcement before I leave is most of you know about our two programs that we do, our AI residency program and our AI executives program. That is now also AU is supporting us for the certification as well, American University of Emirates. So we have launched the April batch. We have not yet started publicly talking about it. We have to start doing the marketing and publishing, because we are going step by step, because there is a lot of demand of AI residency. But what I am also doing is, if you all know, some of you were part of our AI for Executive program also. This is a 15 master classes. Now we have increased it to 17 master classes. I have to update this. We have 17 totally 17 master classes, and then 3 for your work capstone and project. So ideally it is 20 master classes plus. Lot of things are there, right? It's a end-to-end comprehensive program for you to learn. It's starting on 15th of April. So people have already started inquiring. I'm already doing some interviews, but we have one very important program, and people who are part of this program will tell you that. And I also think, right, people who are 5 years and above experience, like Thomas, Sayed, and Sayed has gone through AI for executives, so Sayed knows about it. So this is very important, right? This is more important than AI residency for leaders, because you need to know about Gen AI foundation, strategic AI fundamentals, data-driven insights, AI implementation frameworks, AI ethics and governance, future-proofing workforce with AI automation, and building our AI roadmap. So people who are already part of AI residency, who has done the 3 batches, you want to do this program, this is very much different from AI residency. There is not going to be much overlap, because here I'm not going to do the Python code. We are giving you 3 to 4 frameworks, templates for you to work and play around with it. So for the people who have gone through this, you can talk to them as well. So this time what we are doing is we are having it 9 master classes starting from 22nd February 11 a.m. The 9 master classes. So we have 2 guest speakers. One is Emini she's a CEO for Accelerate EMEA, and we have Shaima Koos, who is a CEO of Digital Advice Consulting. They are going to do a session as well, which is going to be part of AI for Executives program. And all of you who want to be part of it can access this program, and I am giving it complimentary for all the people who want to join the AI residency early. So if you want to join the AI residency early, like for the April batch, I'll be giving this complimentary for this. Even for the people who are part of the AI residency, they want to join AI for executives. For the people like who have not joined the old batches, they can also go through this, and I will be giving a very heavy scholarship for you to do it, because you're already part of our program. But I have to give, if you want to go through it, because this is optional, right? This is something different, and this is for people who want to take it one step further. So I will not recommend a junior, like a fresher like Ali, to go through this session, but experienced people like Barry, or someone who is experienced, like Thomas, Mr. Altimer, to go through this program. And After this program, then AI residency, if you want to go hands-on. If you don't want to go hands-on, then this is more than enough, because we are sharing with you 4 templates and you understand end-to-end about AI projects that are there. So go through this website. I'm going to put this website also in the chat and on both the platforms. If you're not interested, anyone else is in your family or in your network is interested, share it with them. This program is also in association with American University of Emirates as well. So, but let me know. Uh, you will be, if you want access to this as well. And for the new people who are interested in AI residency that is starting on April, you will get this complimentary, which is starting in 10 days. Not 10 days exactly. It is starting on the first master class is on February 22nd. 20 days, 21 days. But I need to uh, push this a lot. So thank you very much for your time. And if there are no more questions, we will end the call for today. And thank you all for joining and supporting this initiatives.